Welcome back into some more Anno 2205. We're having a lot of fun playing this, or at least I am. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this Let's Play as well. Finally figured out how to fix up the audio desync issues as well. It's because the game's been recording in a variable frame rate instead of just 60 frames a second or 30 frames. So that is a bit of a shame, but if any one of you guys actually want to record this, then you need to probably put it through Handbrake and set it to a constant bitrate, or use a different program other than Shadowplay. NVIDIA Shadowplay has its benefits, but also has some negatives, but NVIDIA Shadowplay is definitely an amazing program. So in the meantime though, let's go ahead and actually do what we were supposed to do all this time and hopefully head up into space.
5,
build up this global
4,
spaceport.
3, 2, 1.
And there we go, up into space. Pretty cool. So this will be the third region that we are able to explore, which is space, of course. Or the moon, more rather. I'd assume they took a bit of inspiration from the Curiosity mission from Mars with that drop-off.
The second wave heads for the moon. You came a long way, but there's still another 250,000 miles to cross for you. Your colonists are waiting for orders.
Alright, well, we can't leave our colonists waiting around like that. We've got a couple of these interventions that we can go ahead and do. Maybe we'll do that next episode.
As far as we know, the Orbital Watch has overtaken most of the LEC's colonies. Up there, you'll be on your own.
Alright, so over here, it seems like all we can really do is focus on craters. I played around a little bit in my live stream Let's Play, but let's go check out the Novikov Crater. The Novikov Crater lies encased by lunar hills with a slightly smaller sister crater just next to it. Cleaved by a deep crack, it is tricky to navigate, but offers generous settling space for whoever seeks a new home. So let's go ahead in here, and we can build up a workforce, or a project for the workforce. So let's go ahead and set that up.
Phase 3 of the Lunar
Check out Phase 3.
Program. Your shuttles have arrived at the designated settlement territory. You are required to establish a lunar colony there and begin helium-3 extraction. The development of a stable fusion reactor is your primary objective. Additional information. Hostile activities detected near your settlement territory. Be careful.
Alright, so helium-3 would no doubt be a very expensive resource. Probably even more so back in this time.
The moon.
Or in the future.
Your very own piece of it. Careful though. This sector borders the Orbital Watch's territory. Union satellites spotted lunar vehicles moving in the vicinity. So, keep one eye on the horizon, while you see to the foundation of your first moon colony.
Alright, how cool is that? I love these little cutscenes that they give us.
The best protection against cosmic radiation and meteor impacts.
Okay, so I've got this Lunar Vehicle, which is pretty much like our ship, but it's, of course, very reminiscent of a mobile construction vehicle in Command & Conquer. But what we've got to do is just drive up around here, and then we'll be able to build a warehouse building site.
Coordinates confirmed.
Don't think this vehicle, yeah, it can't actually come down to this crater. So we've got comets coming down. So what this warehouse does is it builds a shield around, which is really cool.
Fine. You shall learn that it is better not to ignore my warning.
Okay. So you basically need to think of the outside of the crater like the ocean, and then you think of this area as the islands that we're able to build upon. So I don't think that was probably the most efficient building of the roads there, but we'll leave it for the time being. I feel like one of the easiest things in this game is you can move buildings. I'm pretty sure you couldn't in the previous Annos. As you can see, when the comets hit, when there's like showers, and we aren't protected by shields, we can actually get the buildings destroyed, I'm pretty sure. Whereas over here, where there is a shield, it's protected. Really, really cool stuff. So let's go ahead and firstly build and connect the living unit. So just do the stock standard one. Then we'll have to go ahead and expand. Need a little bit more money though. Must have cost a lot to build this lunar warehouse actually. Alright, then we've got to build and connect a small shield generator, produce oxygen, produce titanium plating as well. Alright, so I probably need to start focusing on actually a little bit more money, to be quite honest with you guys.
Attention.
Just need to think of how we're going to
consumer goods detected.
go ahead and build up, because we're going to have to like build acrossways as well. What I need though are rejuvenators. It's not these guys that
for my oxy.
oh, they do need rejuvenators. Okay. So what that means, let's come back to our temperate region in Walbrook Basin. Pretty sure the game downloads from the cloud, I think. I'm pretty sure they also saved locally, but I think the game just rather download it from the cloud. Probably some Ubisoft DRM or something of the sort. I'm sure this game's already cracked anyway, so it's not like that DRM would do any differences. Only thing is that you can't take part in the multiplayer, and the only multiplayer in this game is voting. So, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. So, we've got all the beef and all of that for our executives. Business is doing well, thank you, my friends. So let's have a look. These guys need IntelliWare.
Show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
Also, these guys need neuro implants. Okay.
The numbers look all right.
So which one needs neuro implants? These guys. Okay, so let's go Arctic. Well, let's go back over here and we'll be able to go to our routes overview. And here we go. We're able to drop off. I'll drop off. There we go. A couple more. So we're both positive in both regions. So that's good.
Information.
Now that this information is processed, the rejuvenators and neuro implant. Well, the neuro implants are full. Now we need to focus on rejuvenators to send them to the moon. So let's come back over here to the trade menu and check this out. Alright, seems like we're producing 3 more than we're consuming, so that should be good. So that means let's come back over here and we'll set up a new trade route. So new transfer route. The game becomes so much easier with transfer routes, of course. So select a good first. We want the rejuvenators from this sector over into here. Oh wait, spaceport expansion level too low. Oh, that's interesting. So I guess I need to just focus. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll cancel that thought. That was just a thought bubble, and we'll come back to the Novikov Crater. And I guess we need to make a little bit more money, or maybe we might do, say failed. Oh no, required. I was gonna say. So I've been thinking lately as well to increase the frames a second for these videos, because I mean a lot of these games when you play on 1080p and high resolutions, they're starting to become a little bit laggy, and I'm playing on a 780 GTX, so it's a pretty expensive card at that. But I'm thinking of buying a second-hand card, so that way I'll be able to record at a much higher quality, but the card will also be pretty cheap in SLI. So with a dual card setup, I think that would be pretty good. Am I able to build over here? No, I'm not. But what I'll be able to do
Unfulfilled demand for specific consumer products
is I should... Oh, really? This is like a road. I'm not actually able to destroy because it's part of the lunar warehouse. But how cool is that? You can see some astronauts, and I guess that's another astronaut, just another type of uniform, floating around. Okay, so we just need to keep on building these houses slowly but surely. Also need to build that small shield generator. But because this area is protected, we need to build it out further. So let's check out this crater building site. And how do we produce oxygen? Well, they want us to build a titanium mine anyway. So I think what I really need to do is just make a lot more money than what I've currently got. So
I could really use your help, but
let's
I gotta
check
warn
out.
you, people are gonna be shooting at you.
I don't really want to do any of these missions, so let's just come back here. And we'll go to the temperate region yet again. I know I keep switching back and forth. I'm pretty sure I'll be doing a lot more of that as well. Only weird thing about this game is that there's no sandbox mode. It's only this campaign. I mean, you can ignore the missions if you want. And you can just play yourself. But it's not like there's any seeded maps. Like you can seed the maps or anything of the sort. So it probably gets very repetitive. Like there's not much replayability if the maps are all the same, I don't think.
How are you doing on that job?
So let's go check out some of these missions. Hopefully we'll get some money here. Load your vehicle with 25 water from your spaceport. Deliver the cargo to the mysterious woman.
To worry about.
Now, I don't think I've got 25 water. That is the problem. Let's have a look. No, we're actually losing water. But what I can do while I've still got it, let's go look for our boat, which I'm not quite sure where it is. Is he over here somewhere? Nope. Oh, he'd be over here, isn't he?
Good.
What does this lady
First
want?
dam is fully
She wants us to reach a higher level first off. So what we'll do is we'll send this guy in here. And we'll go ahead and try to trade with the water. That's what I wanted to say. Alright, now we can also go ahead and build some more water. I just need more electricity first off. So a tidal power station is... No, that's a desal plant actually. I don't need to build more water. Oh, I need more graphene though. There's graphene, yeah. So we'll need to check
Let's see
out
how many ships do in
that.
the field.
Well, it seems like we pretty much need to do a mission, so you know what? I'll just do it, because I need the graphene
This whole
as well.
military bit isn't exactly my thing. Would you like to take over?
Well, shit. Okay. So I'll just come back over here then. Damn it. Because she pays us graphene. So I'll need to quickly take this water before it all runs out. Because I've got like 50 at the moment. Or does it say water in storage 51? But I will need to expand upon it.
Underway.
So how do we go ahead and pick the goods back up? I have forgotten, I think. How do we trade? Jeez. Got minimap filters as well, which is pretty cool. Building sites. Okay, those are the mines and all. And transfer routes. So we can see the ships that are trading and all. Okay.
Full speed ahead.
Oh wait, it's over here, isn't it? Not this warehouse. So it makes sense if you went to the distribution warehouse, wouldn't it? The distribution center instead of the spaceport, but this is where you get the stuff from yourself. That makes sense. Remember this now. So let's go pick up the container.
Coordinates confirmed.
And I guess we can't really choose what we trade, really, can we? The game just didn't really give me much of a choice. So we deliver over here, which we crossed that really quickly. What was that over there? Just a bunch of rocks. Seems like it.
Your work generated some interesting data curves. Thanks.
It's alright. Not quite sure why water would do that, but alright. Now, having a extra module won't increase the electricity costs on us, so that's good. Actually, it seems like it does, sorry. Spoke too soon, clearly. Derp. So, next up, I think I will need to produce some power. So let's go do that. Some power. Maybe I could build another wind farm. I'm not quite sure where though. I mean, it's not going to squeeze in here.
Energy shortage.
As long as we get that efficiency up, it's okay with me. So it's looking all good now, and now that we've been playing around a little bit, of course the money goes up, which is always nice. So we've got that done. We've got the graphene that I needed previously.
I have
I think
built
we can start
myself quite a
upgrading
good
some
life
more
here, wouldn't you say?
houses, really. So let's go to the upgrade tool and use the good old drag. Okay, and we'll be able to drag over here as well. Now I think I need a little bit more organic food, don't I? Fairly certain that's the case.
Now, shall we continue?
There we go, something happened and game paused a little bit, but we've upgraded our corporation level.
Got something better to do.
You should have let me know. I don't have anything in the fridge.
That'll change, just give me a second and I'll give you some rice. I'll give you some rice, ma'am. So where can I build? Here we go. This is an actual farm itself, so what I'll do is I'll drag this out and I'll put it over here. So this makes the game so much easier. And then we're able to add some modules. Oh, that was close. Unfortunately, we're not able to fit it in there. There we go. So people now have a lot of food. They should stop complaining. I also need a juice extension or a vitamin drink extension. There we go. And that's taking up all of our fruits, but we are producing a surplus of vitamin drinks. So that's perfect. Now let's go ahead and send this ship back in over here. And help this lady out. What does she want? Attach the drone and use the drone to destroy unusable remains. Easy. Population should be growing. Doesn't seem like it is. I mean, I just upgraded a lot of houses.
Oh, welcome.
So these guys need security. So let's come up to operators. So what if I place the security building like really far away? Like what if I place it here? It'll still work on the guys on the very far right, won't it? It does. So it seems
I
need a lot more electricity.
that system. Just a little fine calibration.
Yeah, so as I was saying, it seems like... I actually forgot what I was just about to say. Let's see, there we go, we're able to extend that there. That puts us back into an energy surplus. Yeah, so it seems like these buildings don't have an area of influence, really. Which is interesting. They've definitely made it a lot easier. So, I mean, this infodrome is in a very dumb position, I get. Well, not a efficient position. Because, I mean, if I move it, let's see, it shouldn't really affect us too much. But yeah, when I've got, like I've really noticed in Anno, it's very graphics intensive, to say the least. Oh no. See, I'm not quite sure how this works. I'll just leave this back here though. This information supply. I don't want the people to leave us. That'll be a shame.
Surprise. What can I...
Alright, she seems rather smitten by me. And that's about it, really. Are we growing? We are growing in people. That's good as well.
And I came to live here.
So these guys are going to
Lucky
start
me.
wanting some Intellaware, the executives, Intellaware, and then bio-enhancers. So maybe let's go have a look at, well, first let's go do this mission first. And attach ourselves.
Coordinates confirmed.
There we go. Oh, detach, sorry. I need to attach it. I guess I already did it. Thankfully it doesn't take long.
Full speed ahead.
I guess the drone will destroy itself. Alright, makes it nice and easy. Looks like this is not shitting at us.
Affirmative.
Build another dam and hopefully it'll give us like another 1,000 energy or so.
You did a very capable job. Why not combine resources? Information like this would benefit both of us.
Alright, so maintain a production surplus of logistics in Walbrook Basin of 200. I'm not sure where they're getting the 18. So I mean, I think they mean like a surplus of... No. I think they just mean more logistics. I think that's what I'm reading into it. So let's go ahead and just give this a shot, this theory. Not sure where they're getting 18 out of 200. Oh, here we go. There's 18. Ah, now I understand. Because I was on this island, it said 0. So I guess, of course, you need logistics on an island. What I realized as well is that as you progress later on in the game, and we can do this now anyway, we can give this a shot. We can come up over here and claim this area, this warehouse building site. It'll cost us a fair amount of credits. But you can have one island full of just like food and your production resources, and then you can have one island full of people, and it won't affect you negatively. It's actually the smart thing to do, because then that way you'll be able to expand this whole island full of people, and then you have one island full of production, like to feed your people and clothe them and all of that stuff to give them their needs. So that's pretty interesting. Actually, that's pretty cool. We're able to click on a building mountain site and then choose what we want, like a cobalt mine or feldspar quarry if we so choose. We're at 5,830 executives. I think I need more people, don't I? Yeah. Alright, well, that's pretty crazy. So let's go ahead and just keep on expanding the amount of people that we've got. If only we're able to like build bridges or something, would be fun. Alright, and let's go ahead. And what I'll do is I'll extend this road. Extend this road. And probably extend this road like so. There we go. Now I'll go ahead and place a couple more houses. We'll go fix everything up a little bit later on. But the more houses, the better it is, of course. And I'll also build some houses here. Alright. Looking good, looking good.
Didn't expect the management to show.
These guys need some information. So, you know what? I'll just build the information hub right up around here, I think. Does anyone else need information? These guys up top. There we go. Very strange how it works. It's like, because these guys also got upgraded. So it seems like there's also a limit to how many. Yeah, it seems like we got plus 10. And I'm not sure how much a normal house takes up. It should say. I don't know. Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and upgrade more buildings. So that way we'll be able to upgrade the higher level ones as well. Upgrade all of this stuff. And then we are back to
an all-time high.
Needing more houses. Alright. Should be getting much more executives. There we go. We're growing yet again. So what we're going to do now is, because we've come up over here, how much does this cost to claim? 25,000 credits and only 25 constructibles.
An ideal location for the next branch office. Well chosen.
Thank you, thank you. That's why I chose it. So what I'm going to do now is come up over here. Let's see. Just going to build a straight road. Just like that. Okay. Go ahead and collect some of these crates that we see around. There's some constructor bots to make back what we just sold. And now, as I was just talking about, what we're going to be able to do is just start moving a lot of this stuff, like the main buildings, out around over here. And then we'll be able to fit in more buildings, more houses on our first island. So I'll start doing that. So these are the biopolymer factories. But of course we're going to need logistics like on this island just to be all good. Maintain... Oh, so it's over both our islands, isn't it? Okay, that makes it nice and easy. That gives us 2,000 extra energy in this sector. So what I'm going to do is probably go a little bit crazy on the logistics side of things. We're going to need a lot more power though, aren't we? So what are we at now? 170. Let's go more logistics. 195. Jeez, that's close. And they always work at 100%, don't they?
Not pushing
Seems
or
like they
nothing,
do.
but how are you doing on that job?
Warning. Energy scarcity.
Alright, before we run out of energy, let's have a look at what... Oh, no, don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. I'm going to have to exploit a resource over here. Here we go. The coastal building site will go with the tidal power. And of course, we'll connect that up to a road because that's what you do. There we go. Producing energy, and then in 10 minutes, or in 9 minutes now, we should be pretty good. Now, what's this vehicle actually carrying? Electricity or something? Who knows? Now we've done that, we're doing well there. Now we've got lots of rice farms, probably too many to be quite honest with you. We've got like these two which I haven't really added with modules, so just place these buildings wherever for the time being, because what I really want to do is actually start expanding on the amount of houses that we've got. And this, once I move this, that'll give us a lot of space. There we go. Now we're in business. I'll also move this guy.